Now I think it is clear that marginal utility of X equal to price X, which is to be called that consumer's equilibrium. It can be plotted in the diagram. Y-axis units of X goods the consumer consumes, and Y-axis is that marginal utility of X goods and price of X goods. Y dash. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. I will get minus 5. Consumer consumes that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the units of X goods. First unit case, the consumer consumes, then he gets that marginal units 25. Second units 20. Third unit 15. Fourth unit 10. Fifth unit 5. And sixth units 0. And seventh unit minus 5. Is that 110? Is that 220? Is that 315? Is that 410? And this is that 5560 and 7 minus 5. Marginality curve of X goods. Now, price of each and each unit is that 10, price will remain same, or how many commodity will consume. For each commodity case, you are paying that 10 rupees, first case 10 rupees, this much is that benefit. Second unit case, you are paying the 10 rupees and you are getting the this much benefit. That is that 50, 10. Third unit case, you are paying that 10 rupees or getting that benefits more. Or if you will postpone at the point of third units, you will be loser. So whenever you will purchase that fourth units, you will get that more benefits, this much benefits. So rational consumer will never stop above this price line. Before this or above this price line, a consumer will never stop for his productions. But in case of the fourth unit case, this points, marginal utility of X equal to price X. This is called the consumer's equilibrium. If the consumers will consume after fourth unit, let be that 5 units, you will pay that 10 rupees but getting that 5 units benefits. So this is to be called a loser. 6th units 0, 7th units minus 5. So below this price line is to be loser, above this price line is to be gainer. So till to reach that 4 units of the commodities where the marginal unit of X and price X, so that much up to that commodity, the rational consumer who will consume the goods, that is to be called that consumer's equilibrium, or that is to be called that marginal utility of X equal to price X. So up to this point, where is marginal utility X is greater than price X. So in this case, consumer gains more satisfaction as compared to sacrifices makes in terms of price paid by him. It means each and every case, he paid the 10 rupees, is gaining more. Paid that second case 10 rupees, gaining is more. Third case, he is gaining more. Fourth case, there is the equals. So up to that 4th units, when the marginal utility X is greater than price X, in these conditions, the consumer hence that he gets prepared to buy more when that marginal utility falls, and he buys more and becomes equal to price of that commodity is equal to that marginal utility of X. That is why first condition, which is to be called that marginal utility of X, is equal to that price X. Before this price line, here is that marginal utility of X is less than price X. These are the conditions. Marginal utility of X equal to price X. This condition, marginal utility of X is less than price X. For this condition, marginal utility of X is greater than price X. ये condition हमारा equilibrium conditions. So whenever marginal utility of X is less than price X, that is 5th unit case, 6th unit case and 7th unit case, a consumer suffers losses as he is paying more than what he actually gains. Actually gains means paying 10 rupees, gains is 5. Paying 10, gains is 0. Paying 10, gaining is minus 5. So these are the less than that of 10 rupees. That is why right here marginal utility of X is less than price X. In that case, it means a consumer suffers losses as he is paying more than what actually he gains. He reduces the consumption of the commodity, marginal will begins to rise and becomes equal to the price of the commodities. That is to be called that consumer's equilibrium. It means if the consumer is consuming that minus 5, so after calculation, he will decide either he will purchase up to 4th unit, 3rd unit or 2nd units or 5th units or 6th units. That calculation is essential. That is the psychological calculation of the consumer. How much commodity he will purchase. Before purchasing, he will compare, then he will purchase the goods. Otherwise, he will be the loser in case of the 7th units of the commodities. So that is one kind of, it is called surplus, because sometimes consumer surplus says that what I prefer to pay. Suppose if that I want to pay the 25 rupees and I get the 10 rupees, then that is to be called that consumer surplus. So my point is here that if that consumer will prefer to that 7th unit commodity, then he will not purchase the goods and he will reduce his units of production till to get that equilibrium where the marginal utility of X equal to the price X. It means 10 rupees equal to the 10 rupees, then the consumer will be equilibriums. Similarly, if that purchase 6 units of goods, that marginal will be 0, so never he will prefer that point, again he will reduce that points. up to the fourth units when its marginal utility of x equal to the price x, or that is in my example 10 units equal to 10 rupees. That is that consumership. So if you will prefer this point, naturally you will reduce one by one, 7 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 4. You will reduce it. If he is preferring that second units, it means the marginal utility go on decreasing. So he will purchase that more and more goods, second to third, third to fourth, and fourth to fifth. So how long he will continue? Up to that fourth units, where that marginal utility of x equal to the price x. These conditions is to be called that marginal utility of x or price x, which is to be called that consumer's equilibrium. So consumers is at equilibrium when marginal utility of x equal to price. So consumers will be at equilibrium where marginal utility of x goods equal to price of x goods. This is called the equilibrium, means left hand side equal to right hand side. There are certain assumptions also there in that utility approach, but we'll analyze only the consumer's equilibrium in case of single commodity. Remember it? In our day-to-day life, we are not limited only that one commodities. Whenever we are going to market, not to purchase the one single commodities. There are so many commodities, more than 2, more than 3, more than 4, like this. So as per your 11th class standards, it is only that single commodities, not that more than one commodities. 2 commodities, the expense will be more. So anyway, we have already known also marginal utility, total utility, relations of marginal utility and total utility, and consumer's equilibrium in case of that single commodities. These are the conditions. One is that marginal utility of x equal to price x, and there is also some exceptions of this law, that is where that law of diminishing marginal utility is not operates. There are so many questions I will not explain now. If that time will come, we will explain. May not be your syllabus. Thank you.